$4,000. Look, that's not just a random number. That is the massive, real-world annual savings a 20-person team could be pocketing right now simply by switching their project management software from a standard commercial mid-tier plan to an open-source alternative.
Welcome to this explainer. Today we're diving into OpenProject. It's this incredibly powerful open-source platform that is going to fundamentally change how you view enterprise-grade project management costs. You know, project management software is basically oxygen for almost any growing team today. But the leading commercial platforms out there, they charge you per user per month literally forever. We're going to break down exactly how you can escape that trap without sacrificing a single one of the advanced features your team relies on.
All right, here is our roadmap for today. We've got 1, the project management price trap, 2, enter OpenProject, 3, core features and cost, 4, real-world impact and limits, and finally, 5, making the switch. Let's get right to it. Kicking things off with Section 1, the project management price trap.
If you're managing a growing SME, you already know the pain here. Popular tools like Monday.com or Asana are fantastic for sure, but their subscription fees scale directly with your headcount. And let's be real, the whole freemium model is often just an illusion. You start on a free tier thinking you've totally beaten the system, right? But as your team takes on more complex projects, you inevitably hit a wall where you desperately need advanced features. I'm talking Gantt charts, dependency tracking, resource management. Suddenly, those free tiers fall completely short. They're either way too simple or they forcefully push you into this incredibly expensive upgrade path the absolute second you actually need to do your job.
Which brings us directly to Section 2, enter OpenProject. We need a platform that delivers heavy-hitting functionality without those punishing licensing constraints. And the crucial takeaway here is that OpenProject isn't just some lightweight fly-by-night task manager. It's been in active development since 2012, evolving into a totally comprehensive standalone platform. It's released under the GPL3 license, meaning there is a fully functional community edition that is completely free to self-host, no strings attached. And if your organization wants official support and a few extra perks down the line, they do offer a paid enterprise edition. It's actually very similar to Odoo's licensing model if you're familiar with that.
But here is a massive, often overlooked advantage: data privacy and security. Because of its German origins, OpenProject was designed from the ground up with strict GDPR compliance in mind. Think about it. If you're a consultancy or a regulated business, not having your highly confidential client data sitting on some random third-party server is a huge win. By self-hosting, you keep all your project data entirely on your own infrastructure. Plus, you get granular, role-based permissions, so you control exactly what your internal teams or external clients can view and edit. And the whole thing integrates seamlessly with your existing single sign-on systems like LDAP or SAML.
Moving right along to Section 3, core features and cost.
So, security is great, but the tool still has to actually manage projects effectively, right? Well, when you combine these modules, you get an incredibly robust toolkit. You've got genuine, enterprise-grade Gantt charts for detailed timelines and task dependencies. You have Agile boards that fully support both Scrum and Kanban workflows. But honestly, where it gets really powerful is the integration of time tracking and budgeting directly into the same connected system. Your team logs hours against specific tasks, and project managers can instantly track planned versus actual costs. Finding this level of depth, specifically getting Gantt charts and budgeting combined in a completely free community edition, that is incredibly rare in this space. Oh, and they even throw in a built-in wiki for your project documentation.
Okay, let's talk numbers, because visually the financial gap here is just staggering. For a 20-person team, a mid-tier plan on a platform like Monday.com is typically going to run you about $400 every single month. In stark contrast, self-hosting the OpenProject Community Edition really just requires a standard Linux server with Docker support. That infrastructure cost usually runs only $40 to $70 a month. And the best part? That's a flat rate. Whether you scale to 50 people or 100 people, your infrastructure cost barely moves, saving you thousands of dollars a year.
Let's see how this actually performs under pressure. Section 4, real-world impact and limits. I want you to imagine the stress of a 20-person engineering consultancy just drowning in scattered spreadsheets and disjointed email threads. Deadlines were frequently being missed because task dependencies just weren't clear, and figuring out actual profitability was basically a guessing game. Total chaos. But after adopting OpenProject, the chaos cleared. Because time tracking data fed directly into their project budget reports, management suddenly had real-time visibility into project profitability. The unified Gantt charts highlighted at-risk tasks much earlier in the process, which practically eliminated those missed deadlines. It's a total game changer.
Now, to maintain some objectivity here, we absolutely have to talk about the limits. It's not magic, and there are trade-offs. Because it uses a Ruby on Rails architecture, OpenProject does require moderate server resources. Definitely more so than lighter PHP-based tools. It also has a steeper learning curve. The interface is highly functional for sure, but it's certainly more complex than your basic Kanban board. Also, if your team relies heavily on mobile, you'll find their app is a bit less polished compared to the giant commercial competitors. Honestly, if you're a tiny team that just needs a simple task list, you might actually prefer lighter tools like Focal Board or Weekend. But if you handle complex projects, the sheer depth OpenProject provides, especially when you factor in its excellent Git and Nextcloud integrations, makes that learning curve well worth the effort.
So, let's say you're ready to make the jump. Section 5. Making the switch.
If you want to migrate your team safely without causing a mutiny, follow this exact playbook. Step 1 is absolutely crucial. Do not roll this out to everyone at once. Set up a single pilot project first to build familiarity and iron out your specific workflows. Step 2, create standard project templates early on to ensure a consistent structure across the whole organization. Step 3 involves running OpenProject in parallel with your existing tool for a short overlap period. Most tools allow you to export tasks to a CSV file, which OpenProject can easily map and import. By pacing it like this, most teams execute a full, comfortable cutover within about 2 to 4 weeks. Oh, and a major warning here. A very common mistake is forcing full Gantt chart complexity onto a team that really only needs basic task tracking. Keep it simple where appropriate so you don't create unnecessary friction.
And I've got a pro tip for you that you cannot ignore. Adopt the wiki module from day one. Seriously, it is so easy for valuable project documentation to get scattered across external drives and outside tools during a transition like this. Centralize it immediately in OpenProject to build a single, reliable source of truth for your entire team. So, we've covered a lot today. The steep, scaling price of standard SaaS tools, the impressive enterprise-grade depth of OpenProject's completely free community edition, and a clear, safe path for migrating your team. For growing SMEs managing complex dependency-driven work, OpenProject's long-term scalability is practically unmatched. Which leaves us with this final provocative question to challenge your current tech stack. Take a hard look at your current setup. Is your project data actually driving your business forward, or is it just driving up your monthly bill? Definitely something to think about. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and keep learning.